I once heard a story that changed the way I thought about prayer, that changed the way I thought about standing for the cause of Christ. I heard a story about an Eritrean woman named Helen Berhane. She was a Christian who loved the Lord her God with all her heart. In Eritrea, Christianity in itself is not illegal, but telling others about the glorious gospel of Jesus means that you are thrown into prison. Helen was moved from prison to prison, and I wondered, what would I do if I was Helen and I was driven towards the worst prison in the country? How would I respond when I looked out the window and didn't see any cells, but saw a sea of metal shipping containers? How would I respond when I saw, through the little slits cut out in the containers, sets of eyes? Would my faith falter when I realised that the cells were the containers? Helen was thrown in with 18 other people into a container no more than 20 feet wide. At night, it was so cold that many prisoners suffered hypothermia. In the day, it was so hot that you could have cooked an egg on the bottom of the container. There was only one bucket in the corner for a toilet. Helen was in that container for 2.5 years. One day, she had the worst beating of her life. She was dragged out in front of all the other containers. The guards asked her, "Where are these Bible verses you are teaching from? Is the Bible in your head?" She responded simply with, "Yes." And they said, "We will have to beat it out of you." They beat her with a baton, and during the beating, she looked at them in the eye and said, "I do not hate you." She then said to them, "I know that you are just following an order, but I need you to know that I am following an order too. An order from God the Father not to deny his Son, Jesus Christ. So carry on." I wondered what I would do if I was Helen. When she was brought before the interrogator, time and time again, he would slide her a piece of paper and say, "Sign here. Renounce Christ. Say that you will no longer be a Christian." She refused to sign it again and again, even though signing it would mean that she could go home, that she would be set free. But she knew she had freedom in Christ. And what is most powerful about this story is that when she was released in 2006, she said that it was the prayers of those around the world, prayers of her brothers and sisters in Christ, prayers of you and of me, that were the crutches on which she walked. And that just blows my mind.